Hey there, friends. Welcome to Fresh Wind. What a song. Like, I just learned this song literally today as I was working on this. But the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my goodness, it is such a fantastic song. And it doesn't feel tricky. It doesn't feel slick. It feels like an honest prayer put to music. And honestly, I feel like we're missing a lot of that in worship music. Worship music has become so trying to be a pop song sometimes to where it seems like we're losing the heart and the prayer aspect of it. And this song just hits it right square on the head. It's so good. And what a great prayer to be praying. But like, Lord, please send your spirit in our government, in our schools, in our communities, in our churches, wherever you are. I feel like it's always such a great prayer, whatever season of life we're in. So that alone is just a great song. It is a choir song too. And they really took advantage of it. First couple listens, it sounds overwhelming. It's really not once you get into it. There's some call and answer stuff, but for the most part, it's pretty easy. It's just a great choir. They sound fantastic. They got the right people to sing on it, and so that can make it sometimes sound like, oh, this is going to be hard, and it's really not. The parts are super simple. Just be sure to sing big. Don't overdo it. We're not trying to be a choir. If you're a praise team, you are a praise team. You're in a choir, so you're not going to sound like a 50-person choir. Okay, you're going to sound like a 3 or 6 person praise team. So you don't want to oversing. You don't want you don't want to be yelling. You don't want big vibratos. We're going for pitch. If you have a 50 to 100-person choir, let them take care of the big notes and the just full on explosion of sound. But you are going to focus on, if you're on a microphone, focus on being on pitch, being right in the center of the pitch, and singing with energy, keeping it bright, front of your face, supporting well, and regardless, no matter what happens, this is such a great song. So here we go, Fresh Wind.
And we need a fresh wind, the fragrance of heaven. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. A holy anointing, the power of your presence. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. Oh, pour your spirit out, 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 yeah, pour your spirit out, 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 pour your spirit out.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to the chorus. We're going to start with the chorus because that's where we come in first. And so it's kind of a female thing, and then the male, and then the duet, and then we come in on that second chorus. And then it's kind of got an A and B section this first time. And once you know the chorus, though, you'll know the third one too, because the third one is a spitting image of the first one, note-wise, minus the long B section with the call and answer between the choir. So we'll start with let's go ahead and learn that part, and then we'll work on the B section, okay? We need a fresh wind. 1, 2. And we need a fresh wind, the fragrance of heaven. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. A holy anointing, the power of your presence. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. Now, it's low. You're down there in a G, goes to a C. It's exhausting for me. Like, if you put me high, I can go all day. You put me low, you will kill me. And my voice is actually really tired from working on the song today. So it's low. So all that to say is keep it bright, keep it supported, give it energy, okay? And so we're there. And then we get to the power of your presence. The power of your presence is kind of a triplet sort of thing, okay? Holy anointing, the power of your presence, the power of your presence, pour your spirit out, okay? So that's really the only big change. For the most part, everything's kind of the same. We need a fresh wind, the fragrance of heaven. And sometimes the notes kind of they're a little lazy where they hit rhythm wise. So make sure you work that out with your team that you're landing together. It doesn't have to be right on top of the beat. It doesn't have to be super strict. You do want it to kind of be relaxed and free, but at the same time, it's that balance of staying with the beat, but also making it feel relaxed. And just make sure everyone's landing in the same space. But that's the A section of the course. Let's move to the B section of the course, okay? So this is where we go to the call and answer. So we're going to the pour your spirit out. Okay, so we're going to do the call first, which means this is the first set of voices you hear, and then there's an answer. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. We're pour your spirit out. Okay, so first half, we're going to sing unison with the leader. And the second half, we'll drop down to the pour your spirit out. We'll drop down to that harmony, okay? So we're gonna do the call part first, okay? 1, 2, pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. We drop down, pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out. Now it's low for me, so I can't really deliver this really well, but that pour your spirit out. Just want to make sure everybody's together on that. So that's the call, and then the answer is always in the harmony. So you're going to call your spirit, pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out. Pour your spirit out, pour your spirit out. And that's it, okay? So just make sure it's low, make sure it's bright and supported, and with energy. And that's basically it. But it's the same thing over and over again. Pretty simple. It sounds complicated when you listen to it, but then when you just break down the parts, you're actually doubling the soprano. Pour your spirit out. They're up there. So you guys are bookending what's happening in the middle, the middle two voices there. So if you hear that, oh, are we doubling? Yes, you are. And that's totally fine. It actually just makes it sound stronger when you have two instruments doing the same thing. It actually just makes that part fuller, and it'll make the choir sound fuller as well. So there's the chorus. Be sure to watch this video as often as possible, and let's now move on to the bridge.